ubi caritas et amor, ubi caritas Deus ibi est, ubi caritas et amor, ubi caritas Deus ibi est, ubi caritas et amor, ubi caritas Deus ibi est.
Here we go. So Passover, Passover is about, for me, Passover is about joy, love for family, home, and a reminder of our roots and our hopes for the future. So in this presentation that I'm giving, I want to welcome all of you into my home. And to learn a little bit more about Passover. And I'm going to start off with the Passover greeting, which is Chag Sameach, which means happy festival in Hebrew. So here is a picture of our Passover table that we set up in the basement, actually. Which is my art studio, and this is before the pandemic. So Passover is generally a time when we invite lots of people, friends, family, and have these long, beautiful Seder tables. But now, because it's the pandemic, we had to get together on Zoom. So this is just a little picture of us getting together on Zoom. The traditions of Passover are we light the candles. We have a special Seder plate with all of these special food that have represent different things. And we have a beautiful Passover table. Some of the symbolism of the food, the matzah that you see is symbolic of the bread that when the Jews were in Egypt, they didn't have time to make bread that could rise. So they only had time to make matzah. The Haggadah is a book that tells the story of Passover. On the bottom left, it's called charoset, which is made of apples and nuts, if you can have nuts, and honey and cinnamon, and it represents the clay or the mortar that the Jews worked with while they were in slavery. The maror next to it is horseradish. It's known as it's bitter herb, so it represents the hard times the Jews had while they were enslaved in Egypt. The leafy greens, which could be parsley or celery, remind us of spring and rebirth. Another thing we do on Passover is it's tradition to have 4 glasses of wine, but often we just have 4 glasses of grape juice. What I found really beautiful is the fact that there are a lot of similarities between Passover and Easter, one of which is the Last Supper was actually a Passover meal. The other one is that they both take part in the spring. And spring is also symbolic of the resurrection of Jesus. And for Jewish people, it represents freedom and new beginnings, which are all part of the story of Passover. And it's also all about a deliverance from a state of despair and life being restored. Eggs have a lot of meaning in both traditions too. Of course, we have Easter eggs. On our Seder plate, we have a burnt egg, which is also symbolic of the hard times. And we eat eggs dipped in salt water, and the salt water represents the tears. One of the traditions of Passover is the youngest person in the family sings the 4 questions, which ask about the story of Passover. And here's a picture of my youngest son being silly and probably singing. And the questions are really, why is this night from all other nights? And it's about some of these symbolic foods we eat, and we sort of sit on our chair and we recline as well, which we don't normally do. Dayenu is a very special song that we sing on Passover. And the meaning of Dayenu is it would have been enough. So the story goes, if God released us from slavery, it would have been enough. And it keeps telling the story, and Dayenu is a verse, and it says it would have been enough. So I'm going to play you this version of Dayenu, if it will play for me now. We tested this and it played earlier. Hold on a second. Here we go.
Lisa, try and advance your screen and see if that, okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Ilu ilu otsianu mi Mitzrayim, otsianu mi Mitzrayim, dayenu, 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 dayenu. Ilu ilu kahalanu etayam dayenu, 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 dayenu.
Okay, so everybody should have gotten this sheet. Wait, I'm going to end up my, oh no. Everybody should have gotten the sheet of the egg. And that is going to be the artwork that we're going to be doing today. So this is the sheet. And what we're going to do is we're going to, once we've done our artwork, we're going to cut it and then fold the sides in. And the artwork is going to be on the inside part of the egg. So if you look at this, the artwork is going to be over here. And what we're going to be doing, we're going to be spending a little bit of time to do, if we imagine an egg and you open up the shell and it reveals something inside. If you had to open up your shell to reveal something inside, either of yourself or something that's really special to you, or a message, or even a wish or a dream, what would that be? So we're going to spend a little bit of time doing our artwork on the middle here, and then we will spend also a little bit of time to share. I'm going to share my screen one more time. If we finish the artwork quickly, we're going to ask ourselves some questions if we look at our artwork. If you could give your drawing a name, what would it be? If the inside of the shell could talk to you, what would it say? What do you like about it? Would you change anything now that you're looking at it again? And how does it feel when you fold the shell over the drawing to protect it?
Bless the Lord, my soul, and bless God's holy name. Bless the Lord, my soul, who leads me into life. Bless the Lord, my soul, and bless God's holy name. Bless the Lord, my soul, who leads me into life. Bless the Lord, my soul, and bless God's holy name. Bless the Lord, my soul, who leads me into life. Bless the Lord, my soul, and bless God's holy name. Bless the Lord, my soul, who leads me into life. die die yenu, die die yenu, die die yenu, die yenu, die yenu, die yenu, die die yenu, die die yenu, die die yenu, die yenu, die yenu. Had he led us out of Egypt, only led us out of Egypt. Had he led us out of Egypt, Dayenu, die Dayenu, die Dayenu, die Dayenu, Dayenu, Dayenu. Had he given us the Sabbath, only given us the Sabbath. Had he given us the Sabbath, Dayenu, die Dayenu, die Dayenu, die Dayenu, Dayenu, Dayenu. Had he given us the Torah, only given us the Torah. Had he given us the Torah, Dayenu, die Dayenu, die Dayenu, die Dayenu, 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 die Dayenu, die Dayenu, die Dayenu, Dayenu, Dayenu.